Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and I'm going to react to the State of Play PlayStation and see what new games they're going to show. Of course, they already said no new information about the first party PlayStation 5. It's all about PlayStation VR and games on the PlayStation 4 and maybe PlayStation 5 but for third party. Somehow, from what I heard, they said already that they showcased from the previous one, so we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm going to do a reaction, and then after that, I'll give my thoughts about it. So let's do this. Alright, less than 5 minutes, we're going to find out what new stuff they're going to show for PlayStation 4 VR, and of course, like I said, PlayStation 5, but only from third-party games that's already been showcased before. So maybe there is something new, who knows. Again, less than 5 minutes. Let's just say now, less than 4 minutes. Let's see what it is. So you can get ready and see what's gonna happen there. So, oh boy. So hopefully there is something for everyone, like I said before, but we'll see. We'll see. Gotta get adjusted and sit here, wait until the timer goes down, and we'll continue. Surprisingly, 40 minutes. They never go beyond 20 minutes. So they're probably going to show something that's probably my guess by the end of 2020, and then of course what's in 2021. And of course, you know what's happening lately. The pandemic can affect a lot of development. And of course, if you follow Street Fighter V Summer Update, they announced that the update will start at Winter 2020 with Dan, because again, probably the pandemic did something and they've already started working on it. I'll talk about that in a different video. Alright, 2.5 more minutes left, so we'll see. It always kind of feels slow when you're anticipating something, maybe, but it's like you don't really care. Fast goes fast, fly go fast, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Kind of remembering the days when I'm in high school and stuff, and you want to finish, you want school to finish and go home and have fun. Yeah, can't be doing that anymore when you're an adult. But yeah, I digress. So. Alright, close to 1 minute. Alright, here should be enough. Maybe I should lower it. Alright, less than a minute. Let's do this again. Round 2, the summer of State of Play. First was in June, the reveal of the PlayStation 5. Now let's see what they're going to offer for the PlayStation 4, the other family of PlayStation. And you do also keep in mind that, believe it or not, PlayStation console actually lasts longer than any other console. That's a shocker. PS1 lasted like for 10 years, PS2 was actually I think 12 years, and for a while even PS3 lasted long. And I wouldn't be surprised if the PS4 did the same thing. I mean, even so that they're not doing cross-gen. I know it's weird, Alright, less than 15 seconds. Let's do this. Gonna get ready. Gonna get coffee and let's do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There it is, the yellow bar. Still kind of iffy with the sensor policy, but you know.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Stutter, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo-Cortex...
Yeah, I didn't know this is a new game. I didn't know that part 4 is actually a new game.
...leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply...
I thought it was another remake or something at first, but I guess not.
And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series. And
again, you gotta keep in mind that it used to be a Sony exclusive at one point.
Long-time fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise. First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then, we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we pick things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide-open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that, also comes new additions to the platform, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well. In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket and riding a motorcycle. It seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear,
MDX, microtransactions
here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels. Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity with a press of a button, Puna, who allows you to slow down the world around you, or Lani, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about your fourth mask, the Comet, but that's going to have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It's also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay.
The last time he was playable was that Skylander match.
Neo-Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo Dial. I repeat, you get to play as Dingo Dial in Crash 4. And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspectives shifting, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the
mirror
environment
mode
to see
with special effects.
We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the over-cranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that's going to give every...
I wonder if Mario they're gonna do that in the new Mario game.
A reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR. Some new PS5 gameplay too. We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4, It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd.
I played a Hitman once. Not really
Now
fun.
let's keep the party
Not for
going
me.
with the latest from IO Interactive.
I'm more of an Assassin's Creed type of player. Oh, now there's a VR mode.
Besides, this is your big day. You should mingle, have fun. Oh, don't worry about that. My arm speaks for
Hitman 3 now has VR mode. In the trilogy VR 2020. Oh wow, that's great. It's like one of those platformer puzzle, but you can rewind time. Oh, I see. So it's one of those remastered versions.
We are happy to announce Raid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time.
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary Edition.
Many areas
It's the
have been
classic
reenvisioned to
puzzle
make them more
adventure
unique.
where you
I
manipulate
think, if I remember, it was the
and
360
repaint
exclusive,
for
was
modern
on the
high
PC, then later on
Many
went to
areas have
PS.
been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
we plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Brain's
Again,
University
kind of makes
Edition
sense of why
is a really good
2021.
resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
That's interesting. Ooh, a PS5 game. Oh.
The
The
Pathless
Pathless.
is a mythic adventure
Yeah,
set
they showed
on
it
a
in
mystic
the
island.
other one.
Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured for PS5.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
Mythic adventure set in the vast forest. You play as the hunter.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the hunter. The hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
Not bad. Not bad.
With help from the eagle, you can even
Is this
fly.
gonna be a full-fledged game or is it gonna be one of those
Hunter and
now?
eagle is central in the Pathless.
I'm not gonna say just an indie game because they're big even.
You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping. Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
You'll find secrets all over the island. You know where to look.
You'll find secrets all over the island if you know where to look.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to fly.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap.
Ancient structures.
You'll also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
This is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can
Pathless
use
is
her
all
mask
about finding your own way
to spirit
forward.
world.
So unlike most open world games, there's no map.
Kind of remind me of Journey.
Instead, the hunter can use her mask
You just go from
to
point A
peer
to point
into
B,
the spirit
yeah,
world
the
to
snow
discover
hit or
distant
whatever,
lands.
something to
It
figure it
even
out.
shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, pose a constant threat to you on the quest. They will try to separate you
Giant
from the
cursed
evil.
spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
Oh, wow.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks. duelists are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle. To defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year.
And it's a third-party game. They'll probably do a cross-chain. Who knows? Beautiful game. Spelunky.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky. For Spelunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought
I played some Spelunky game and
it was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers.
Should do Spelunky Battle Royale.
That's why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together.
Is that Doug the Pug?
And I also wanted to include that feeling of community in Spelunky to itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's different.
But reminds me of Maple Story.
To discover new characters, you'll also be building a in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys, find hidden passageways, and you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting ones that don't even go past the first area. Spelunky 1 runs often centered around the shops, and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that you and I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept of the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. It's been a long journey, but a big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Thanks.
Wow. It's like Ragdoll.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you. Starting
Ooh!
with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
The people who got pissed because they said it's a Zelda ripoff.
Share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin
Finally.
Impact.
English dub! That's awesome!
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Tecmo Koei, take notes! Finally, I can play The Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild on my PlayStation 4.
Bring yourself to kill. Speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
Worldwide? Ooh, wow. That wrestle gun. Oh wow, what is this? Looks interesting. Wow, this actually looks interesting. Might be one of those MTV cartoons. Oh, I gotta admit, the animation is pretty good. Aeon. See? They're making games for the PS4, even so the PS5 is out. Oh. Holy crap, they're showing games that I even never heard of. That's crazy. Another hack slash type animator. Oh wow. No mutation.
Time to talk about it. Check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
It's time to talk bug snacks. Let's check out some
The
gameplay
weird
footage
game
from
that
PS5.
if you get bite by food, you become
Come
food.
join me
I don't know why.
on the island. That's your new lead. Another monster hunt. Elizabeth is a two-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this Bugsnax story, you're out of a job.
You're the journalist. Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a Bugsnax right over there.
So, you're the main character.
Stranger, I could use your help. This
Oh.
bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, Obs.
How about little sprout Mrs. Papa? Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. Catch bugs
Oh, man.
and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
Well, say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be a game for me due to the fact that it's first person.
Get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
Man, this got to be like an indie title, in my opinion. Oh, there you go. They did say they'd have VR, so there you go.
An update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Kind of makes sense. I mean, people did want a Star Wars VR game. The way with the lightsaber. Lightsabers don't show. I'm gonna assume you have to use the VR stick or the move stick, and then you push the button. That's how you like with the fingers. Vader Immortal. Oh, Remedy. The people who did Control, Quantum Theory, of course, Alan Wake. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really have fun on those games. I mean, they did. What is that game? Max Payne 3. I didn't like that game either. Control. Oh, it's just DLC. Dragon. Wait, isn't that name's familiar. Probably something from China. Dragon Nest, maybe, I'm not really sure. Like Chinese development team. I could be wrong. Looks like one of those smaller games. Auto check. actual puzzle game. The Game Boy. The PlayStation 5 or 4, I mean, the pedestrian.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts running silently between the straight, cool lines of a corrupt state. They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect. Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. Bypass defenses and strike at the heart. We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes. To others, we are rivals.
It's like a battle royale type of architect. Not there, but it shows sort of gameplay. Looks like it's one of those team-based mechanics.
What some of us legends.
Then can. Oh, that game, the Pokemon Wannabe. It was at Steam, like early access, but now, there you go. Pokemon! 2021.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Gotham. On behalf of Title Games, we are very excited.
My name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Gotham. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Gotham. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development unit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions, no waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor claims, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor pets lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore 1 part gear-driven and 1 part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment of mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being progressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades, the polearm, the two-handed warhammer, and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. Dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cycle. Blade cycle can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate inner focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also mortal coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage while simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Tail, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. Shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets. If you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack. You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground. We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you'll join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Yeah, that's it. Godfall was the last game. Oh, and there you go. The state of play for August 2020. So I have to say, yeah, it is what it is. We announced new games, more information of PlayStation 5 games that's going to come whenever, end of 2020 to 2021. So the one that really sticked out to me that kind of interests me, of course, first of all is Genshin Impact, aka Breath of the Wild ripoff for some people, haha. So I can't wait for that one. That's going to be interesting. Crash 4, apparently some new info, new feature they're showing there. And Braid, they're celebrating their anniversary on the PS4, PS5, and of course on next gen console in this current gen. So Braid, I heard that's a good game there, and yeah, I mean, so like I said, it is what it is. Like I always say to any video to some extent, as of right now, is don't expect too much. Keep your expectation low, because if you don't, you get super disappointed, and then you're gonna do ranting. So, like I said, for this one, I had a feeling that it was just gonna be, hey, you got something for the PS4, And of course, there's going to be something for the PS5. You gotta also keep in mind that PlayStation console, believe it or not, they last longer even after the new console comes out. This is not a joke. They done this, they pulled it off, and so far they never failed doing it. PlayStation 1 kind of did it. PlayStation 2 even lasts longer when the PS3 came out. And the PS3, believe it or not, there were still games while PS4 is already out. So I wouldn't be surprised if PS4 will do the same thing. And remember, the PS5 is backwards compatible, so hopefully that one also is going to give an advantage. So we'll just have to wait and see. But again, not really too good, but it's not too bad. It is what it is. So yeah, those are my reaction for the PlayStation State of Play August 20. So with that, I'll see you guys later.